thou doest me no service by these watery wars. The sky rageth, and the sea protests thine interference. Oh, mercurial angel, forgive his folly. He only meant to defend what is his and what might be mine. I care not for any of it. Sink silk into the sea, let gold sit in sandbanks till it corrodes. Give me back that to which I am owed.
Madam, the sun has returned.
The father's son?
No, the celestial one.
There is a ray of light that wants to dry my cheeks. Think not you can until brother and sister do meet again. Malvolio, tell me he follows thee close by.
My lady, he follows your father close by to heaven. Upon the tusks of the stone, that southern shore cove, did his ship the Adonis shadow.
How heardest thou this news, Malvolio?
The messengers off running from the coast to the city. Watchmen see where the wrecks land, so that what remains may be dredged.
Oh, my dear brother, netted like a fish for market. Malvolio, do not let them disturb the place where he rests.
My lady, what of the sailors?
What of them, Maria? The Countess commands they lie below the water and not the earth.
Let us visit the place. I will consecrate that cove. Until then, I must sleep. Malvolio, thou may put on a drier doublet. Maria, fetch my night clothes, so it be day. I hope I will dream of him. Come what may.
Act 1, Scene 2, the sea coast.
What country, friend, is this?
This is Illyria.
What should I do in Illyria? It is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, Zena?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Poor brother, and so perchance may he be. Well, madam, I fear your brother's tomb is sudden.
Here stop pirates? Do they aim to pull the rings from his waterlogged fingers?
No, it is our navy. A captain leads the sailors along the beach.
I delivered them your orders, my lady. Why have they defied me thus? Maria, repel them from our former count's grave.
Why, if thou art the one defied, thou shalt be the one to smite the offenders. Go to, Malvolio. Teach these seamen to fear thy might.
Oh, if thou cannot be a man and thou cannot be my woman, I shall defend the drowned myself. Sir!
Who goes there? Madam, you are too fine for this place. It is coarse ground.
I am not welcome at my own brother's grave.
Madam, do you neither see nor hear? This is an inlet, not a graveyard, and no place for a lady.
Captain, thou dost not fathom whom thou art addressing. This is the Lady Olivia.
The captain is right. This cove is rough. The salty air is still heavy with storm.
My lady, this land being yours, this navy being yours, you may do so as you please.
It would please me to know the cause of this insubordination. Captain, state thy business here at once.
Your ladyship, I am sorry for my offense. I know as of this morning I am sworn to you. For that duty, I do urge that you leave this place. For we ourselves only stop here to rest our charge. A lady herself, I believe, who was nearly done in by that same storm that made you countess.
A lady? Oh, look at thee. Among such rough company as sailors, your weeds are now seaweeds. Captain, I relieve thee of that charge. I must fold her into my court. No one of such nobility may be left so low.
My lady, the origin of this adrift princess is yet unknown. Might you be acting in haste?
Yes, I do act hastily. I hope for the sake of any unfortunate fair maiden that comes across thy path, that thou shalt also act in haste.
And as it is your country that this maiden finds herself in, it is your right to receive her. Countess Malvolio, how thou so quickly forgets our lady's new station.
Captain,
Countess,
thou hast been a true hero today. Finish thy route and get thee to my palace when thou canst.
post haste, your ladyship.
Maria, Malvolio, go ahead of us and make ready the carriage. We have no time to grieve today. Young maid, I apologize for the rudeness of your entertainment thus far. Lady, I cannot be but grateful. But hours before I was near dead, and minutes before I was near lost. Your men saved my body, you my soul. I am forever in your debt. Then to a debtor's jail of silver bars and silken vestments of yellow. Soon your history, birthright, and family I shall know.
Act 2, Scene 1, Orsino's Palace.
Curio? What ho, Curio? I have something for thee, my friend.
What is Valentine?
Orders from our lord the Duke.
Do not fool me, Sirrah. I was asleep.
It is near noon, Sirrah. How dost thou manage such hours?
Rather by being unmanaged when I can manage it.
Well, what is thy task?
The Duke Orsino wishes to send condolences to his betrothed, Lady Olivia, the newly made countess.
Valentine, did I sleep a year? Lady Olivia's brother ruled last night. Was he getting pregnant?
No. He drowned in that violent storm. I am amazed it did not rouse thee.
When I was a baby, my mother was like lightning, how bright her white face glowed. My father like thunder, how loud he belched. I felt as though I was at her cloudy teeth again and slept fast.
Prithee bring sweeter words to the countess than these.
I will bring what our Lord has bidden me. There is my cue. I am ready to study my part of delivery.
Do not disappoint him, Curio. He already grows weary of thy loathing.
Fear not my loaf, Valentine. I am made of yeasty stuff and shall rise to the occasion.
I do not, and thou shalt, or be of a much sourer situation.
Act 2, Scene 2, Olivia's orchard.
Lady Viola, are you certain you were able to chant so soon after being so tossed about?
I am doing the least I can to repay my lady for her kindness yesterday. Without my coffer, my voice is all I have to offer. My father oft praised me for it.
I wonder a lady such as yourself should need to take up such a trade as singing.
What is thy meaning? Surely every Illyrian lady strives to have a voice pleasing, do they not?
Yes, of course, lady. I only mean to admire your professional qualities.
Then I thank thee for thy compliment.
Viola, come hither. The lady is ready. Adieu. Shake hand, please.
Or more.
I swear it, that is no fine lady. She may have the behavior of it and now the habits of one, but I cannot conceive of it. A noble woman of the eastern coast. Oh, I could laugh.
I am often accompanying ladies. Prithee tell me if one of the Duke's men visits. Olivia would not have them turn back. She is in no mood for love.
No love. I hope the lady is not too serious. Well, I hope she is serious in regards to the Duke. I've always known that he was too beautiful for her. Our fixed lady needs someone more cardinal, for instance. Someone such as myself. While she wallows, I can bring her out of her depths. She has even said that if she were to marry, it might be to a man like myself. Could it be that she's been wishing that I was Count Malvolio?
A message to Lady Olivia.
A day late, more than a few ducats short, mon frere. The lady must regret being informed by the Lord that she is not for him.
Oh, this cannot be. No doubting will say it was I that offended, and then the Duke will put me out to pasture.
We ought to know a lady in the Never Court. Ah, she is now basking in her grief with the stones of the southern cove.
Southern Cove, thou sayest? God begin, sir. I thank thee for thy intelligence.
Why, yes, it is where her beloved brother died at the sea, and thou art quite welcome from back. Whither has he gone? Oh, by Jove, I best not have followed them.
Act 2, Scene 3, the seacoast.
Lady
Your brother is buried here, my lady?
In a sense. His coffin is his ship. The Adriatic is dirt.
My lady, my brother.
He was all I loved in this world. After the death of our father 12 moon ago, he cared for me like a father after. I relied on his guidance, though it was not always to my liking.
Lady Lydia,
I prayed for his secure return to land. We have been plagued by pirates as of late. He took it upon himself, brave as he was, to lead the battle against them. I begged him not to. But he was not to be ordered. He would defend his county as a man ought.
Hush, Our Lady speaks.
And in that valiant struggle, he lost. The tempest blew and took him from our world. See, thou art moved by my story. Dear, thou weeps as if my own sorrows were coming.
My lady, you might go ahead of us. I will bring Lady Viola to you when she is prepared to see you.
Very well, Mariah. I'll have a moment alone with him.
Lady Viola, you are much too sad for another's losses. Your sympathy to our countess is noble, but these empathies are beyond expectation.
Mariah, but these losses are much mine own. My father is long dead and left my brother, who is not one tick older than I, my sole guardian. That brother was stolen in that same sea fray that claimed the count. I did not know how alike my lady and I are in our griefs.
Sweet lady, how have you kept this secret from us?
It has been but a turn of the sun. I am not in the habit of burdening my woes onto generous hosts.
Surely, this girl fabricates. She has only flinched my lady's story to herself and further good graces. I will not allow her to con us, Toe.
Should I tell Lady Olivia? To know she has a friend with like suffering to her own. Would that not ease her pains?
No, you should not.
Wherefore?
You would only upset her more. You see yourself how she is affected. To know even more suffering pervades her house? Nay, she wouldn't bear the sight of you, knowing your plight. She might turn you out of doors.
No. Mariah, she is a kind lady. She would not do me thus.
Oh, she might be persuaded to assure your safe passage from court, but to continue in your company, she cannot.
But home, Mariah?
Ah, Lady Viola, I will leave your thoughts to my advice. Heed it well.
Oh, Lord. What should I do? Though my soul aches, my heart is commanded by the Countess. Knowing her history is as twin to mine as I was to brother, how can I hide this from her? Mariah does seem to know her best. She says to stay. I must be mute, but in my song. My love for her is hopeless in any case. My only wish can be to gaze upon her lovely face. My lady!
Lady Viola, where is my lady? Why are you so teary-faced?
She is descended to the cove. Do not concern thyself with my tears. I am too easily moved.
Is that man of the Duke slithered hence? Have you seen him?
What man? Thou art the only one that I have seen.
Praise be, he has not come here to assail my lady.
Our lady should certainly not be vexed, no. By whom?
Do not vex me, lady, 'tis much above your concerns. Let me lead you down the way. I am sure the Countess is expecting you.
Certainly she is. Let us go. My duty I must do.
Act 2, Scene 4, Orsino's Palace.
Can I procure you something, my lord?
My heart, Valentine, be that of thy namesake, and complete my soul with that lady who guards her half of it from me.
If only I were able to command a countess, but alas, I am but your man. Might I fetch that fool you both delight in?
Oh, yes, that may salve my bleeding heart. A little music from the bar.
I will call him.
Oh, that exquisite creature. When she is mine, what greatness we shall begin. All of Illyria under one house. All of its glory combined will surely produce a court of such art, such splendor, such beauty that it will have no match.
My lord! My duke!
Play me a love song, fool.
Signore, I cannot.
Why not?
You have bid me play them all. They are spent.
The only thing that is spent is my coin on thee. If thou desires it played, will be gone.
Then play I shall, as the cat does with her prey.
Here comes Curio.
Has my lady received my well wishes?
No, my lord, she has closed her gates to us.
What means thou?
Yes, Curio, what dost thou mean?
Her man, that Malsolio, told me she is in mourning and has no intentions of love.
No intentions? None at all? Next month was to be our nuptials, but now she rescinds? Her brother pushed my suit day and night. I relented and met her, found her lovely, sent her gifts and notes and everything a proper man does, and upon her brother's death she rejects me so. She disrespects his very wishes in this blow.
But, my lord, though she keeps us out of gates, so does she remove herself from her fortress.
Speak straight, Curio.
Malmolio told me so. She is visiting the site of her brother's death as we speak, attended only by ladies, I suspect.
Begone, fool. I need not thy company. Venus is in the sea foam, and I must meet her. With this, buy thyself some new music. My heart is hungry for it. The rest of thee, attend me thither.
Sir, the man loves love more than name, but nevertheless, the fool is paid. Act 2, Scene 5, the sea coast.
Shall we go, my lady? You may fall ill in this chill.
Sick am I already in grief. I am affected still. Let me stay. Give me one more song, my lady.
We return again on the morrow, the sun is setting.
It sinketh into the sea, as did my brother. Here remains Artemis, but where has her Apollo gone? Viola, I pray you sing to me. Yes, my lady.
Here is my heart, Olivia, the very portrait of... Who is that with her? I recognize her attendants, but the maiden I do not. I know none of her description in all Illyria.
Tired with all these, for restful dead I cry, as to behold desert a beggar by, and needing nothing trimmed in jollity, and purest faith unhappily forsworn, and art made tongue-tied by authority, and folly doctor-like controlling skill, and simple truth misruled, simplicity and captive good attending captive ill. Tired with all these, from these would I be gone, save that to die I leave my love alone.
Oh, news! There is a siren born. No, an angel. More angel than any I have laid eyes upon. How could I have regarded Olivia so highly? Was I blind, dumb, and deaf? Here it is. Has sung to me. I cannot ignore its call. Off go the others. I shall descend. Good e'en, young maiden. Why dost thou list here alone?
Sir, what is your business here? This place is remote and rocky.
My business is anything, and at times, everywhere. I find myself here because thyself is here.
I do not follow you.
But I have followed thee as unawares as I was.
Sir, my companions are close by. I may summon them by voice alone.
Oh, lady, thy voice can do much more. Let me hear it again. But sing for me, thy lord.
Sir, I have no lord but God. I sing for my lady, and she alone. Good night. Oh, her hand comes to fetch me.
And thus I am expelled. Lady, give me thy name.
You need not have it.
Lady Viola. What?
Fine! Of course! Though I now must go, perhaps soon I shall be thy beau.
He kisses her hand.
My lady, you know you that man who scampers hither.
He did seem to know me, but I know him not.
That is Orsino, the Duke of Illyria. He has wooed Our Lady for some months hence. Why did he pay you such courtesies as that?
I cannot say. He spoke strange and asked me much.
Go to Our Lady, it grows dark. I'll be sworn. I saw that mad twinkle in his eye, that which in the throes affection he gave to my lady. Why has he changed tack so? The shrinking violet can offer him no shade, but the weeping willow that is Olivia could shelter him to eternity. Oh, my world is thrown into absurdity.
Act 3, Scene 1, Antonio's house.
Dear sir, I beseech thee, go not from my doors. Thou art but a fortnight fresh from the sea. I might faint with worry if thou wert to go.
Dear Antonio, worry not of me. Thou hast fed me, clothed me, bathed me. I am less weary than I was before I chanced into thine arms. Thy kindness I must repay. Payment I can only find by leaving thy side. Therefore I must go.
I am no innkeeper, friend. Tell me what calls thee away.
Oh, cry not. I can hardly bear what pity thou couldst on me now.
What is't? I am not poor of pocket. Though I live humbly in this removed place, whatever is lost I can regain for thee.
If thou canst go down to hot Hades and return the dead to life, I will charge thee to do so. No. See, I do not think it possible.
If thou wants less of my pity, thou speaks poorly to the purpose. Prithee tell me who it is thou hast lost.
I cannot keep anything from thee. Antonio, I have told thee I was named Sebastian, and that I was from Messalina. I did not tell thee that my father, one Lord Sebastian, ruled that place before me. I suppose that I am now Lord Sebastian, though I was never called such a thing by my court.
Thy father was lost but half a month ago.
No, he was lost to me 12 months earlier. My sister, my dearest Viola, was lost to me the day I was found by thee.
Alas the day.
From her secluded palace, I took her across the sea in search of a husband. It seemed right to do so. The men of my court badgered her with courtesies, rebuffed by us both. They had not my consent, nor her pleasure. They coveted my lands and saw her hand as the deed. I would not have it. She should not have been made to entertain lowly courtesans. She was the lady, nay, the lady of Messalina. Neither she nor I would be insulted by such a ruin.
Didst thou mean to come to Illyria for her betrothal?
I did. Our father thought highly of the Duke Orsino, a man of apparent arts and charm. My sister had a charming way with the arts, thus I believed he could find her a suitor in his court.
But
She begged not to go. I had not even told her who she was to be joined with, but all the same, she could not endure.
why didst thou not?
The Duke had not yet chosen, and already he had taken many fortnights to agree. He prattled on about his own courtship to some lady, which consumed his mind in many sheets of parchment. Antonio, I could not see her hounded another day when I had means to free her, though that mission is null. I must still away to tell Orsino what is past, and implore he restores me to my lands before the jackals and Messalines snap them up.
But thou canst not go alone. Though thou hast no purse, and though I would lend thee anything, thou hast no protection neither, and the land between here and the palace of the Duke is not as gentle as thee.
Wilt thou help me then?
I desire it so, but forces beyond me prevent it. I live remotely to stay from mine enemies.
If one opposes thee, then I am.
Sebastian, your noble bearing and manner should have told me that you were more than you confessed. I should confess to you that I am less than you have been told.
Nothing could make thee less in my eyes.
Nothing must, but that I am less in the eyes of all Illyria. I am a pirate, accused by the Duke Orsino, thy ally.
Wert thou one?
Nay,
Then what reason does the Duke have to accuse thee so?
a thief, he may call me, but I kept not what was taken. Many years ago, I saw fit to remunerate my men who had suffered great injury in the war against the Illyrians, but after my city made great show of returning those spoils to the Duke for a cowardly truce, could I take that which had given my men? Men who had been broken for my sake? No, Sebastian, I could not.
To bear the false shame of a pirate.
It is far lighter than the true shame of a skinflint that would snatch the bandages off of bleeding men's wounds, because I have forbid to return them.
I understand thee, but what remains is that I cannot travel without thee, and thou cannot travel at all. My court cannot be bereft of me, but I fear I cannot be bereft of thee.
Then let us do none of the travel. I see a way forward. Hast thou been to the theater?
I have. What art thou playing on?
That we play other parts than ourselves. The ladies on stage are but boys underneath their petticoats. I am too weathered to be a maid, but thou art fresh and small.
And falling softly. My heart to this man does grow.
I could play thine uncle. There is not a jot of resemblance between us.
Be my bridegroom. Go get finer clothes and we shall be on honeymoon.
Am I not a little aged for thyself, Sebastian?
More desperate matches are quite oft made. If they question not my womanhood, thy modest years will not be won back.
Then wed we shall be. Antonio was ne'er known to fancy womankind. This will do much to make him seem otherwise. Our disguises I'll acquire before the week's end. Who shall we play?
Call me Mistress Junior. I believe it suits me well.
I did not expect thy reply so swiftly. Ask thyself this question often.
Hast thou not? Go to, thou must have wondered once before.
I cannot say I have, my friend. I will get that dress for thee post haste and christen Juno's husband.
Oh, to this fiction I can get accustomed.
Act 3, Scene 2, Olivia's Palace.
I've turned away more of Orsino's men, but they ask no longer for Our Lady.
Come on, Malvolio, what is they ask?
Forgive my conversation, Maria. They ask audience with Lady Viola, for what I cannot conceive. But I am certain Our Lady rejects them all the same, and have taken liberty to say as much.
Oh,
Oh!
Maria! I can see a thought in your eye. I know you know something that I do not.
most of what I know he knows not. Why must he see this one want?
Tell me, Maria, now by assent I shall follow it doggedly. I can hound you day and night.
Alas, perhaps thou canst help me in this matter. The first time we went down to the coast, I saw the Duke there.
Dastardly Curio, he made off with my intelligence after all.
He spoke closely to Viola's face. She blushed, his lips even met with her hand. What she felt for the man I cannot say, but what I can report is that he was taken with her entirely.
Poor man!
Why? Surely Our Lady will not prevent such a lucky match for her new pet.
Quite lucky indeed. Perhaps luckier than could be dreamed of.
Now, thou must elaborate. I will pull knowledge from thy head as sphinx of milk from eggs.
And that was meant to be set aside. Besides, your metaphor is much less gentle than mine.
Metaphor. Thou thinks I do not mean what I say.
I relent. The pearl Our Lady has discovered and strung about her neck is but a bead whitened with lye. I do not believe Lady Viola is rare in the slightest. She has sold herself to Olivia at quite a price, and this jeweler calls counterfeit.
This appraisal intrigues me. I suspect she lies as well. After Our Lady told her of her loss of father and brother, Viola claimed I have much the same story. I told her she would earn naught but the cold side of the gate for her tale, and thus she was rooted.
But Olivia would never. She adores the girl, dotes on her, but only fawn more at this tale.
Thy thoughts were mine, that is why I spoke as I did. Her copy of Our Lady's story was so exact, I could only find it a forgery.
Think you that she aims to make herself a parasite on this house?
Already she sups on its blood, clothes, food, comfort, and status. She has leached from Our Lady. Next she might filch her marriage with the Duke, might she? Dost thou scheme?
No, Mary. I only foresee what might follow. It's not altogether a bad thing. Speak on. If the Lady Olivia is off the marriage table, but the Duke Orsino is still hungry as ever and has a taste for the violet,
Would we not serve for it? Then the flea is plucked. Our Lady is free of both pursuer and parasite, as are we. All there is to do is pair the house.
yes, Mariah, that me lure in the man, and you can catch the wench.
That I will, ease. So it would be like telling a fairy story to a babe. The prince finds the pauper, they wed, the end.
I recall my mother taking a great deal longer to tell it to me.
Never mind thy mother, thy Malvolio. There is a maid and a man to bait. Tell the duke's men he may meet the lady again if he comes to the orchard gates next Sunday evening. I shall tell her much the same.
You were certain she would come?
After he left his stamp upon her hands, there is no woman who could be unmoved by such attentions from above. Go and cast thy line, as will I mine, and we shall reel in.
She is a rare sight in the heart of a chase, nearly a hound of Artemis. Heaven help the Actaeons of her path. And before she has nipped at my hind bait in mine ears, I never knew what my dear lady saw in her. Perhaps I know what Olivia does feel. I would not mind such a true-bred eagle at my heel.
Act 3, Scene 3, the chapel. My dear brother, dost thou watch over me now? Didst thou bring me to this haven? Thou didst. A miserable creature was I in the court of Messaline, on all sides besieged by love unwelcomed. In Illyria, I live behind my lady's walls, which no man of my station may enter. I am free. Wilt thou ever know my thanks? If thou canst hear, I do thank thee. Canst thou ever forgive me for not marrying thee? My coffer I care not for. I have no need of dowry, but under that guise I have asked the seafloor to be swept. In search of that treasure they would find thee, bury thee, and let thee rest, even if in a common grave. But the lady says no. She will provide me everything I need, gift me everything I want, pay my dowry when I wish to be wed, which I know shall never come to pass. I repay her in song. Oh, if only I could be left to forget thee. But return I must to the sight of death and sing hymns to her grief as mine does o'erflow. Do not judge her, brother. Her will keeps me not, 'tis mine own. Am I mad? I love the maid. Didst thou ever hear such a thing? Must I metamorph to man as Ovid made seem? Were I wise, I would journey home to Messaline and have a son. I know not why thou thought I was wise. Do not tell my secrets, Sebastian. I know thy tongue loves to blab. Nay, loved, thy tongue only tastes salt and crabs taste thee. Good night, brother. If longing can kill, I shall join thee soon.
There's the maid I seek, the sea urchin that does latch to my lady. Her sin she doth confess. Penitent she seems for her palimpsested past. Be not repentant. It only rots what thou hast fought for. That say I in the Lord's house. Forgive me, Father. Something does derange me when I think of the sea change that has came to the court. One day, after many days, I am my lady's favorite. The next, there is she, mewling and cooed at. Am I the loyal house cat passed by for a milk-sobbed kitten? I have moused too many days to be replaced. Viola, thou art too early to church. The priest is not here until tomorrow morning.
Forgive my prayer if it is out of tune in Illyria. I have never been from... I never knew how different another coast could seem.
Hurry not, lady. Love of the Lord cannot be offensive to any.
Spoke I to a Lord, but not the Father. To my poor brother, I pray. Dost thou think he rests well under undulating waves, amongst sea creeks?
Viola, dost thou pray for his body or his soul?
His soul. Continue not, I see thy course before thou runs it. I wish I could feel as I think, but returning near daily to that cove. Maria, I know not how much longer I can bear it sanely.
Then bear it not. I have a message for thee that may free thee from this burden only if thou canst accept it.
What is Maria?
The Duke Orsino wishes to meet thee at the orchard next evening.
What for?
What do men meet with maids secretly for, lady? Surely you heard such stories before, thou art not quite so foreign. 'Tis thy hand he seeks. Moved to tears with joy, I see thou art. Soon thou may fly this place, sing no more, and roost in higher boughs. Remember, Songbird, orchard tomorrow eve. I do her no harm in leading her to the richer master, but she does me much in robbing me of my mistress.
Sebastian, shield me now as thou didst then. Thy sister needs thee still on earth. Amen.
Act 4, Scene 1. Orsino's Gate.
We have made it to the Duke's palace, Sebastian. It is time thou art thyself and speak to him as the Lord Messalina.
How am I to do that?
But put on thy lordly clothes and demand his audience.
I have only my lady likes about me.
What dost thou mean?
Didst thou ever see me in my lordly clothes? No, they are in the sea, by my recollection, along with my lordly things.
Alas, we are come too far and will not make it back.
But surely there is a solution. We need only think of one.
Think of a case I hear commotion.
Why?
Remain here, Valentine. I need not thy grave visage in the lady's sight. Curio shall accompany me. On second thought, beside thee, might I seem rather younger by contrast?
My lord, I assure you, I am sure you will be all she has eyes to see, no matter your company.
Oh, very well said. Wise thou dost sound. Let us go, Curio. To my love, we are bound.
They are way to Countess Olivia's. An odd hour for wooing indeed.
Whenever it be, we should make a great escape.
Is someone there? Show thyself!
Hike up thy skirts, man. Follow them.
I will catch thee! Ah! These jolts! My bones! This body betrays its master. I must send a patrol after them.
Act 4, Scene 2, Olivia's palace.
It's possible my court is blessed by St. Cecilia. I wonder if the presence of 2 musicians as gifted as thyself is in my little kingdom. Were it not the Lord's Day, I might beg a duet.
'Tis no work for me, my lady. 'Twould not break the Sabbath.
'Tis labor for my tabor. So thou shanst play. 'Tis a shame indeed. I will see it yet another night. Make thyself a fixture here.
But, Madonna, Duke Orsino does require me time and again. How can I be both hither and thither?
Fool, remind me not of thy split allegiances.
The Duke is not your friend? Your brother was quite fond of him.
My brother was quite fond of his half of Illyria, to speak true. I was less enamored.
Madonna, how does wine pair with speech? Too bitter methinks. Petrona, do you agree? I would not question my lady's choice of drink nor words.
No, thou ought to question more, Viola. Thou art too trusting for thine own good. What means you? Not once hast thou refused a request of mine, though I asked freely with little expectation. Thou dost know the word no, dost thou?
Yes.
She means no.
No, I do not.
There it is discovered. Now do as your lady commands and defy her absolutely.
My lady, it is not that I dare not refuse you.
To serve you is mine own and only pleasure.
I will not have thee so used to servility. I cannot bear it if when thou art wed, thy husband is thy tyrant.
My husband.
Lady, what prospects have I for a husband? But thou art under me. Viola, believe that when the world is aware of someone of thy beauty, thy mind, and thy place in my household, thou shalt have no lack of prospects.
My lady, I have little desire to depart from your court.
And little desire do I have to see thee go. But it is selfish to keep thee so.
No, I am much like yourself. I crave not any man's love.
I do crave love, Viola. But death hangeth upon me like a pox which makes one starving but sick at the sense of food. How canst thou say thou art like myself?
Madonna, you presume the lady is not herself infirmed? A shipwreck is where you found her.
Yes, among sailors. Why, that captain set to visit this night, is he not?
Maybe he is Madonna, but you dodge my meaning.
Thou art quite heard, Festi.
And yet you are too oft quite unheard, Adrena. Has it hit you yet, Madonna? You asked the Lady Viola to question, and yet you ask none of your own.
I was dodged myself. A fortnight of questioning was unfruitful. A fortnight hence have I relented. I know only that she is a lady named after sweet flowers and strings. That she can sing sweeter than her namesakes, I have since learned. From whither she came, to whom she was known, she will not say.
Madonna, how do you know she is a lady of anything at all?
A coin it need not tell me its mint. I can see she is stamped with greatness in her manner and matter. She is no counterfeit. I am simply like a child, pleased to have a shiny thing in their hand.
Children are not the only ones pleased to hold a coin, Madonna.
She makes him. Begone, good fool. Return to me with some sweet sounds another day.
Oh, Madonna, you shall have sounds of cinnamon, fig, and honey from me. Good night, sweet ladies. May your sleep be filled with nectarous reverie.
What dost thou dream of, Viola? May I ask thee that?
It is not suitable to speak of.
Thou temptest me yet more to know it.
Nay, I meant not that it is unbecoming, or unfitting, or undue. Just quite unpleasant is all.
What troubles thee?
Dream I of the sea? That barrage of rain like bullets, the crash of storm, the swallowing waves. Olivia, I still do not fathom my survival.
Thou fearest it still?
I do.
Then why dost thou allow me to drag thee thither? This is what I meant, Viola. Thou wilt brave what almost ended thee forever for the sake of pleasing me for a moment.
Is not that loyal, my lady?
It is over loyal. I will not take thee there again, and I shall teach thee to be thine own woman. What means you? I need only be yours.
Lady Viola, I recall you wanted to walk the orchard this eve. Let me escort you thither. No, I would rather stay with my lady.
Go, Viola. I cannot stand the thought that I hem thee into something smaller than thou art.
You do not, my lady. I am what I am.
Then thou seemst less than what I thought thou wert. Go to the orchard. Go to the sea. I care not, but get thyself away from me.
Is she well, my lady?
She's not, but like a child fearing the bitter cure, she petulantly refuses the doctor.
'Tis odd.
'Tis sad. I see she is more than she will admit. There is a dialogue tucked under her tongue that she will not speak, but I see her think it. I wonder what keeps so bright a jewel hidden. I hope none have bid her hush before. That voice is like music and ought to be heard.
Who might do such a thing? I cannot imagine it.
If ere she divulges that one did reproach her for her speech, God shield that vile knave from my reach. I fantasize of revenge on a Sunday. Olivia must retire before her soul does decay.
Too late none to wed. Orsino's wrath Malvolio must face. Soon for my ladies I must need race.
Act 4, Scene 3, Olivia's orchard.
There's the burial dinner! Right for me, my lord.
Yes, there is the man, but where is the maid? What? Ho! The lady, Sirrah, my Violet. Thou didst assure me that she would meet me here.
Most magnificent, magnanimous, mannish Duke. This is mine honor, greatest honor to be in your service.
It would be mine honor to see my lady.
My lord, Mistress Mary fetches her within. They will be here anon.
Anon will be too dark for us to see them obey us. I can hardly distinguish the man and master before me.
Curio, speak not in the lady's presence. I need not thy knavery giving offense.
I will not confuse your love, my lord. See, she practices so low. For shame, that Mistress Mary is reputed fine as any Illyria.
I left Anton beyond the orchard wall. He durst not enter these grounds. Reunion will be soon once the Duke has my suit. Is that he? Duke Orsino! 'Tis the child of your friend, Lord of Messalin. Forgive my outward appearance. The strangest happenings have brought me hither.
Oh, lady. Apologize to none for that.
Orsino kisses Juno Sebastian's hand?
Yes, thou art mine old ally's daughter. How odd is it that I was tasked with marrying thee off? Upon thy presentation to me, a loyal courtier would have been much robbed indeed. A rare saltwater pearl I could not let slip from my hand. Thus, this ring I slip unto them.
Orsino kisses the ring.
Ah, there, my love is now there. My love is upon me.
Perchance I did die in those waves. I am a little ashamed to say heaven to my mind. It was such this way.
What sayst thee, Lady Violet?
Lady Violet.
Soon to be Duchess Viola when we are wed. Oh, thou shalt be the envy of men and
Women abroad, thou and thy station could but be coveted.
Why? Of course! I feel as I did last week, exchanged vows, and to those vows I refresh. And take you this token of my very same feelings. I must go now. The night is too cold for warm lovers' dealings.
I will escort the lady back to her chambers.
Oh, how generous of thee, but take no pains. Verily, good night, fellows. Farewell.
Odd. The lady does not go in the direction of the house at all.
She goes as the gentle breeze whisks her gentle soul. I thank thee for thy trouble tonight. Thou shalt not be forgotten when the Duke is wed. Come now, Curio. Lead me on.
What did compel the lady to be so strange to me? And what repelled Mariah from doing her part in this? I think I smell a trick, aunt, but see not its shape. The lady did speak true. Cold is the grove sand. Cold is this grove, sands the moon's light. In go I, where the heart of love grows light.
Act 4, Scene 4, outside Olivia's palace.
Dreamed did I that night? His kisses, his speech, the warmth of his lips is at my hand, but his ring remains, and I lack that which I did gift upon him. Lady Viola, my sister must yet live and be wooed by him. Judge not my treatment of the man. If he loves my sister, I need not baffle him with her brother's tomfoolery. If she loves him, and with such flattering words and comforting touches, she could but love him. I need not jeopardize her appearance to him in being not adoring. Oh, Viola, thou lives! When I donned these weeds and saw myself in the glass, I did believe that was the last I'd ever see thy face. Antonio, must I tell this wonderful news? A happy epilogue I need not construe.
Act 4, Scene 5. The road.
Oh, dear Juno, come back to me quick. This night and wood is dark and thick.
What is that man ahead of me? Nay, could it be? All my luck to find that deadly thief Antonio, whilst I am alone. Why have you called so far hither? To rob Olivia's lady, since its lord was not enough? Oh, Olivia, you will forgive me my being absent when a captured pirate to you I present.
Sebastian, see.
Nay, 'tis me! Surrender thyself to the Countess's law, and thou might earn some mercy, dread Antonio.
Mercy, for what crime, sir? I wish not to hurt thee. I am not called Antonio by any.
Thou canst not fool me, I know thy face, though before 'twas besmirched with the grime of war. Again, I command thee to give thyself over or taste my blade. Captain draws his sword.
I do not want to injure thee, soldier. There is one that depends on me, however, and sooner wilt thou die than he be abandoned.
Antonio draws a dagger.
Worry not, that pin thou shan't scratch me.
They fight. Antonio's captured!
Oh, thou art an aged scalawag. Time has taken much from thee. Disturb my countess with thy baseness, I will not. There is a cell not far from here that I can deposit thee. Withdraw thy hopes. Thou art spent.
Sebastian, Juno, though I am stolen from thee, my service I do not repent.
Anton, thou wilt not believe what I have discovered. Thou art right. I make quite the charming maid. Antonio? Dost thou hide? What is this that gleams? Is this thy dagger when no glint of thee? I love gone. Without thee, I am lost in these trees, but for thee, I will go on.
Act 5, Scene 1. Olivia's palace.
Keep the house for me, Viola, follow me not. It is time thou lived for thyself, and I do the same. 'Twas shameful for me to rely on thee so.
Is it shameful for me to live by your generosity?
Thou wert stranded with no friends, but soon thou must find them, be they old or new. Thou must have connections of some kind that thou hast yet to say.
You know all that remains of my bloodline. I am the last of the house of Messalene.
Messalene? Thou art the lady of Messalene?
I am. So tortured was I to keep in this fact from you, but...
Lady, do not let her torment you further. Let
Hold
us...
thy tongue, Maria. Messalene, that great house of the east.
Great in thought alone, we are reduced to almost none.
Olivia, a missive from the Duke, my lady.
Tis not the time, Malvolio, tis never the time. I told thee ne'er to permit his communications into my court. Do all my people forget I am the Countess?
But 'tis urgent. The Duke requests his betrothed be released to his court in preparation for his impending marriage.
Why do I receive his notes when he reads not mine? I am not for him. I have told him thoroughly.
'Tis not you he asks for, my lady.
What dost thou verily believe? This one I cannot bid be quiet. Thou insist on speaking not enough. Both of thee test my gentility.
The Lady Viola, he begs. Speak I will generously of their rendezvous Sunday night in the orchard.
Speak not. Thou hast already injured me with the first.
Viola, what means he?
I know not.
Lady Olivia, never have I met the Duke but once. He snuck upon me oddly at the shore, but that was the last.
No, my lady, with my 2 eyes did I see her exchange tokens with the Duke. His ring she must hide from you to evade questioning, which she so hates.
Maria did beckon thee to the orchard last Sunday, and Messalene was the dearest friend of Duke Orsino's father and him after. Hast thou cloistered here only to await his summons?
No, my lady, my brother did bring me here to be arranged by him, not to him.
Brother?
This tale Viola did tell me after you told her of your own tragedy, my lady. She claims a perfect mirror of your loss of father and brother. She even says that same Maelstrom that did and the Count killed her twin. Is that not preposterous?
I know not what to believe. Viola, thou hast hid all of thy history from me, and on the account of my most trusted servants, thou hast hid thy present as well. I love thee, but I trust thee not.
Olivia.
I am not sending thee into unfriendly hands to give thee to the Duke. So thus I command thee. Malvolio, find the fool and have him escort her thither. I know he must return today. He may as well deliver her as he goes. Straight away, my lady. Mariah, we will continue our course for the day. Lead me to that rocky southern maw that ate all my love and retched me this false cooing dove.
Brother dead, beloved gone, e'en myself thrown away. Am I in hell? Died I that rainy day? As to what damned me, I am ignorant.
Lady, I have been bid to make you twice immigrant.
Fool, let me get what little I may take. The gifts of my lady I would not forsake. Come away, fool.
Act 5, Scene 2, Olivia's Palace.
As the false lady left, just as the true lady and thee did return, the fool ferreted her to the Duke. I do wonder at her denial of the matter. She was utterly thrilled when she met him. More bewildering yet, where wast thou that night? I can hardly grasp to what end thou didst send the lady alone. If thou fears thy part in this will be discovered,
I was within, as was Viola. And when I invited her to the orchard, she refused to go. I applied again at her chamber door, and she again remained.
they swear to thee, Mariah, 'twas she that did grace us that night.
What phase of the moon wast?
Dost thou propose it were a were-woman, transformed to appear as the girl? Right, be not so blasphemous as to think magic has some art.
Thou dolt! I mean, how bright was the orchard lit? 'Twas the new moon, wasn't it? Perhaps it was not the lady, but one that by near total darkness closely resembled her.
She had only a drowned brother. Even by the account thou callest a fabrication.
The lady may not have lied, but her account may still ring untrue. Her brother may have.
What? Couldn't be. Who might even know of the time and place? Viola's been all but sequestered for a month, and I believe the Duke would have felt the hands of a man on his lips.
What dost thou propose she did then? Split herself in twain?
What does it change if she did? The leeches plucked from Our Lady's haunch, bled she will no more be. Does it matter the method?
Aye, in liars we are proved. Leo, intercept the lady. Let her not reach the Duke. Her truth will be our undoing.
What dost thou want me to do to her? I cannot harm maid Mariah.
That is not what I ask of thee. Bid her tell thee the whole tale. The brother she had, ask if he does look much like her, sound like her, feel like her, since thou art so confounded. Go! We have but little time to clear her name before ours are sullied in Our Lady's mind.
Act 5, Scene 3, The Road. Truly, Patrolland, we not fear anything. Illyria has been purged of land bandits. And we go along the fastest path. I oft go these back ways myself, without guard.
I still thank thee, Bestie, for escorting me, however unwillingly I go.
Mistake me not, Lady Vi, and fee I do charge.
I have nothing for thee. Perhaps the Duke will pay my postage.
Nay, you mistake me. The payment can come only from your lips.
Pardon?
Tell me what I might not know of the House of Olivia is all I ask.
To the purpose of...
Know you the proverbial cat? Worry not of my use of your knowledge. I only beg it to chew and swallow. Is there a chance I will hack it up against my masters in a merry ball? There is. What is that to you? Your departure from the Countess does not appear so amiable. What chance is there of a return?
Oh, I hope some, fool. She is a merciful lady, is she not?
Not. She does not even seem to forgive God for his taking her father and brother. He took from her, and turn she refuses to make him new men. It is a shame, really. Her personage requires copy. Even books with sad chapters are reproduced in scriptoriums. Monks, forbidden from marriage, make children through parchment and leather, skin on skin.
I have caught thy metaphor and thrown it aside. Thou art a roguish fool. Take me to the palace of the Duke and get only coinage for thy troubles. No more words wilt thou have from me.
Be not so cold, Padrona. 'Tis early spring already, be not so wintry. Something springs from me indeed. Lady, will you step aside? The fool has a foolish chore. I must make water, my lady.
Money, luck, bobbing for my shot. And Tom is not here with me, and yet he holds me along. Oh, let us hope this tart as apples within.
Brandishing the dagger.
Unguard, thou lambskin, and all thou hast!
In my hand, sir!
I thy sack as well.
Oh, lady, I cannot, 'tis too closely held.
I care not for thy sentiments.
Oh, my bits and bob are more than sentimental.
Why dost thou call me Viola? Is she near? Thou may keep thy things if thou wilt show me her.
Need I produce a glass from my breeches? You are before me.
Fool, I heard thee call. Art thou a changeling in these woods? If my life thou desires take it, it is a thing of no value.
It is a thing I would have traded all the world to have. Speak not of thyself that way, Viola. I may have changed indeed, but 'tis I still. I thought I lost thee in that current, but before me thou stands.
Sebastian, thou lives?
Thy twin am I, but Sebastian had little time on stage. 'Tis Juno that thou beholdst. Sebastian may yet still return, but here stands me, myself.
Why, thou dost, oh Sebastian Juno, I care not, 'tis thee I see!
Oh, does this reflect the loom? Was it you that did meet Duke Orsino Sunday night?
Yes, 'twas I, Viola. I feared to ruin thy courtship when he mistook me as thee, so I played thy part. I hope thou art on a happy trail into his arms.
En route we are to his home, but I am not joyed to be. In thy seeming grace thou misdirected my love. I have been cast out by she I truly adore.
The effects of my generosity I must abhor.
We have not yet gone far. Let us return to the lady with our newfound proof of your innocence.
Let us, and along the way tell me of thy miraculous survival and ascension to Job's own life.
Only if thou canst tell me of this she thou dost adore.
My payment and rumors will come after all. To these twin shares I will tag along. Worry not, friends, I shall only tell on me in sing-song. Act 5, Scene 4, Orsino's Grove?
Viola? Viola? Lady Viols? You need not go further. I am sent to retrieve you. I've not gone many more miles than this. I'm nearly at Orsino's gate. That he who ought not have been trusted with the maid. The clown is quite made off with her. Doubtless he is teasing the poor girl, our very own Andromeda. And 'tis I who must be her Perseus. Perhaps the princess will think of me differently now that I come to be her deliverance. How loyal was she to Olivia, who now shuns her? How doting could she be on me? If she'd only told us of her extraordinary origin, certainly I would have been more chivalrous when upon her we first lit. Is that she that rustles? Lady Viols?
Out, go I to hunt as distraction from my sweet maiden's absence. but reminded am I by this lout bugling her dainty name like a lusty elk.
Is not that Malvolio who met thee thence? Why does he raid in our Duke's grove?
Pish on Count Mal, and what lunacy upon me to make Mr. Mariah an attractive host. The Lord of Messely rings much more melodious in mine ears, as will Viola's voice come nuptial night. Viols, my sweet strong lady, your savior seeks you.
Oh, does he? Is today the Epiphany? Must I play the serf, and he the Sophie? My poor, delicate dove caged by that heartbeat with this vulture preening far above his perch. 'Tis my duty to defend her honor. Curio, for my lady's sake, kill him!
My lordship! Do not let your passions prevent your pleasure. This man, though contemptuous by every standard, thou needs only. This is the Countess' servant. Could he not be the key to your maiden's ever-locked cell?
Oh, thou, what a trusty spaniel I've gotten me, always sporting for thy master's hand. Curio, thee the mastiff, thou needs only do for me, but do so roughly in defense of my Violet's chastity.
I'm Lord. Oh, Mount Valley! Hast thou discovered me here? Unattended?
Viols, yes, I am come to save you. Did that fool abandon you? Allow me to be your comfort from here. Curio reveals himself with a hatchet.
Oh, my dear, thou wants Diane, but fears the huntress.
Where is my lady?
Ha!
Orsino reveals himself with a musket.
Thy lady, thou art lucky I have yet to butcher thee for thy words against her.
Mercy! Valentine reveals himself with a hunting knife.
Cry mercy to thy master, Malvole. Thou at ours.
Oh, Malvolio is incapacitated.
So be a fair trade. He for she, thou thinkst?
Nay, my lord, you will be much enriched by a virtuous wife, whilst the Countess is quite burdened with this burden. You shall be the sole profiteer.
So that means we could not negotiate an additional wench or two. Nay.
If the master gets his meat, the dog earns its bone. Bear him hence for me, and on Maidenhead thy fames will hold.
Act 5, Scene 5. Olivia's palace.
Oh, Mariah, I should not have been so hasty. How could I send that poor girl with nothing but an unarmed fool to guard her? I should send a watchman after them, should I not?
My lady, what danger does lie between here and the Duke's palace? Viola could very well defend herself against the roving sows and serfs that trot with her.
No, she was but a small thing. She was my charge. Why did I cast her out for doing what I bid her do? I'm not jealous of her match. It was a blessing the Duke shifted to another, but to my Viola,
She will be all the better for her transplantation, now a mistress of her own house. Believe it, my lady, you have done well enough by her.
but I betrayed myself. Mariah, sent a messenger to call her back with haste.
Why, of course, my lady. Perchance this tale will end in my favor. The request was preempted. Lady Viola! Twice did I bid your return. You now return Dudley?
Viola? And Viola? How is?
It is my brother. Preened and plucked, so perhaps just mine other?
He too was scooped from the sea's belly, not by navy, but by
A
pirate.
pirate he is not. Oh, Lady Olivia, I beseech you. I fear my dear rescuer, the brave Antonio, has been arrested on your land. His only crime is generosity. Sentenced to death he will be by that Duke. A debt of life to him I owe. I beg you help me pay it.
Antonio, is that he that sacked the Tigris and the Phoenix from Orsino's fleet?
Yes, under the conditions of war. Only later were the spoils demanded back, but they were already gifted to his men. He could not recollect what had been given them.
Why thinkst thou that he was arrested in my county?
Because I did bring him here. To your gates after going within and meeting with the Duke under cover of darkness, though I had meant to meet with him in light on his own land, did I lose track of my dear Savior 2 nights ago?
Last Sunday night? I believe that I know even who it was that captured thy man. The captain that saved thy sister was to visit that evening when her arrived. I will send for him and thine Antonio, if thou sayest what thou hast said again. 'Twas thee that met with the Duke?
Yes, lady. I was disguised only to conceal my partner. I thought that Viola had died in that shipwreck that I so fortunately was snatched from, so I came to the Duke only to beg safe passage back to Messalene. I had no idea of impersonating his lady love.
Of which I am not. Only in his fiction do I return any of his affections. On this earth, mine only love is here.
My Viola, I have been in thy place. I should have known after my own bout with the Duke what could be afoot.
Enter Festi.
Lady Olivia! Oh, the Duke Orsino! Demand! He has demanded before, let him demand still. I am having revelations of near biblical proportions. He just holds one of your men as hostage.
Master Malvolio was captured.
Oh, zoons. Mariah, go and allow the Duke entry. I would not lose that man for many swaths of land.
Please, thou hast been grieving mine own brother beside me and said not a word. For how much pain I have put thee through, I cannot be forgiven. My brother is mine own again, Olivia. All I did was in love with you, to soothe an ache for lost kin of which you still suffer. Forgiven you cannot be, for wronged I am not.
You are still too gentle. I will train that out of thee yet, even if it causes thee to love me less.
Nothing could make me love thee less.
The Duke approaches with his retinue.
What is this? You had 2 of sheep? And yet still allow me none! To what purpose do you hoard the maidens, Countess?
You misunderstand. There is only one Lady Viola, and she you did not see in my orchard.
This spring, I give you back, my lord. Understudy, net, not principal. I behaved only with thoughts of improving her in your eyes, though I did succeed. She has another to love. I beg you pardon me that offense, Sir Duke.
Thou sing as well as thy sister?
Nay. I am no soprano.
'Tis a pity thou art otherwise her match in figure and visage. It was that voice that caught my heart aflame.
Oh, how else might we be resembled, you say?
Or do not. My fair Duke, I cannot love you, and neither can this maid. It seems you cannot love this one neither, which may be for all's best.
I'm sorry you are without love still.
Be sorry for me. Yes, indeed. Orsino the lonesome am I.
There is she, my lord! That witch of reputed charm!
Lady Viola did tell me some weeks hence. Oh, I skipped a couple head. My mistake. My lady, I fear, hath made miscalculations, and in the aim of defending you, have offended you in your court.
What means that?
The Lady Viola did tell me some weeks hence of her sorry history. I had felt the story to exact to your own, and judged it false, and bid her not tell you. Malvolio did scheme to have her thrown to the Duke, and did as did happen this morn. This plan I had no part in. Lady Olivia, do you e'er forgive me?
Mariah, thou hast served me long, but this is most upsetting.
If you cannot forgive the maid, I will happily house her, my lady. This wren should be sheltered, and my dovecote is open to her.
I had no plans of throwing her out of doors. That course of punishment I would not stomach soon.
Mariah, what dost thou desire? Many years thou hast been under my roof, but other colors might suit thee well.
Your offer of choice is too generous, my lady. If I go, may I return to you again?
'Twill be up to thee.
Then greener pastures will Mariah see.
Mariah, come with me now. I desire to show thee around thy new home.
Of course, my lord.
All are dismissed from my court, save the Messalinians before me. I still cannot but think I am seeing double. Sebastian, as a brother, I will think of thee. I will free Antonio for thy sake. Sanctuary I will grant you in this court too. Orsino will not war with me over such matters, and I shall thank that man for such pranks against an ever-prodding duke.
I am forever in your debt for such favors, my lady.
Speak not so. No more will I accept such declarations. 'Tis a gift of love and not alone. I have no interest in its recollection. Now go to and bathe thyself, and someone will fetch thee whatever garments thou wilt.
I know not yet my choice, my lady. I will endeavor to decide in the next hour for all's convenience.
Trust not his words. He is not so accommodating as I.
As he is, thou ought to be.
Olivia, thou sayest, like a brother, thou wilt treat Sebastian. Dost thou think of me as a sister?
If thou wishes, I could be schooled so, but by my troth, no, I do not.
I neither.
I could not bear it after I did outcast thee. I bid thee be independent, seek marriage, and when I thought thou didst, I was angry. And a funny thing is that
In only this way did I defy thee and will forever. Marriage I will not seek. I have no love for any but you. Is not that a funny thing too?
no, because I do love thee. Hast thou known of such a thing?
In myth alone, though no Iphis can I be. I do agree. I desire no change in thee, my Viola. Olivia,
You are alone. For this moment, let us be free. Fear not the world's questions. Thou art in my court, and I am in thine arms. The only power we need to answer is ours. Now every night I will retire to a bed of flowers.
Oh.